Listen first, then take control. You're a salesperson, not a therapist. That advice about simply listening, it needs context. Sales advice often tells you to just listen and make the customer feel heard. And there is truth in that. Listening is powerful at the start. It lowers defenses, shows respect, and reveals what they truly care about. But listen endlessly and you fall into the therapist trap. You lose authority. The prospect starts to lead the call, and when that happens, you're no longer selling. You're just having a chat. At best, the call was a nice chat. At worst, you wasted everyone's time. The prospect vents, feels heard, but no decision gets made. You didn't close. You gave away a free therapy session. So what's the right approach? Simple. Listen first, then lead. Start by listening strategically to gather what you need, then transition into taking control of the conversation. Use questions like, "Tell me what's been frustrating you," or "What impact has this problem had on your business?" Those questions lower defenses and surface the real pain points. But once you've heard enough, take the wheel. Transition with authority, soft, confident, decisive. Open the next section with clarity and a path forward. Say, "I completely understand. Here's how we can solve that." Or, "That makes sense. Let me show you the best way forward." You're not cutting them off, you're acknowledging and guiding. Control in sales isn't being pushy or aggressive. It means being the leader of the conversation. You set the direction, the pace, and the goal. Think of it like a hiking trip. The prospect wants to reach the top but may not know the way. If you let them wander, you'll both stall halfway. Your role is to say, "Follow me, I know the path." That leadership is what builds trust, and trust is what makes them believe you can deliver. Imagine this scenario. The prospect says, "Your service sounds good, but honestly, we tried something similar before and it didn't work." A weak salesperson responds the wrong way. They ask, "Oh, really? Tell me more about why it didn't work," and then wait. The prospect unloads a 20-minute story. The salesperson loses the call. No direction, no plan, no clear next steps. You end with status quo and an unanswered opportunity. A strong salesperson replies differently. They say, "I understand that frustration. Many of our clients felt the same way." Then they explain how they're different and why it works this time. You acknowledge the concern, then position the solution with clarity. Show evidence, case studies, metrics, or a brief demo. Now they see you as the guide, not a passive listener. Never forget, your job is not to be a therapist. It's not even to be liked. Your job is to create clarity. Listening gives you material. Leadership closes the deal. If you finish a call and all you did was listen, you didn't sell. If you listened and then guided, you earned the right to win. That's the difference between free therapy and closing business. Quick reminders. Listen strategically, ask focused questions, set the agenda. Use transitions that acknowledge before you lead. Keep the conversation moving toward a decision. When the prospect says, "It didn't work last time," respond with confidence. State similarity, then differentiate quickly and clearly. Keep it short, evidence-based, and forward-looking. Leading creates clarity, shortens sales cycles, and builds confidence. It turns conversation into progress and progress into decisions. That's what earns business and repeat trust. Practice these lines. Acknowledge, then lead the next step. Make them habits. Short, decisive transitions after listening. You'll notice calls become shorter, clearer, and more outcome-driven. So here's the takeaway. Yes, listen, but don't stop there. Listen first, then take control. That's how you build trust, show authority, and close deals. You're a salesperson. Your job is to create clarity and deliver results. Listen first, then take control. Earn the right to win. If you found this helpful, subscribe for more practical sales strategies. Remember, you're a guide, not a therapist. Take control of the conversation, close more deals, listen first, then lead.